Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GMologist Presents. We are back to continue our own ongoing Twilight 2000 mini campaign of Red Star, Lone Star. And with me today, I have a couple of the players. There's 3 players, 1 player is out. But, they'll just leave him with the Bradley, and he should be fine. But the players I have, I will go from left to right as I have you on my screen. And the first person that's playing tonight, Twilight 2000, is Arlen Walker.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I am playing Lieutenant Griffith, who is the acting officer in charge of our little operation, trying to keep everybody in line and in the Bradley.
And then the other player tonight is Streamroller the Red. I had to give you like a second name because I gave Arlen one, so you know.
Thank you, GMologist. I'm now the Red. Anyways, yeah, I am playing Bridget Coop, and to her friend, she is just called Coop. To those she doesn't know, she has a different one, and she is former Navy SEAL, and she helped put the Navy SEALs in and
the other
take them out of danger.
NPCs are support NPCs are Sergeant Hughes, who's the gunner on the Bradley, and Specialist Apple, who's the driver. And then tonight, special guest NPC is Ramirez, who's going to be hanging out in the back of the Bradley, or I don't know, something. Although he does have a new weapon. He has an FN mini me that he picked up from ex-Mexican army peoples. All right, so we are here, I think. We are here south of Ricardo in the Brownsville, Texas area. And I guess, unfortunately, Tex, the player who plays Tex, Arlen, was unable to make it last time. So I guess, Coop, you got to tell him what happened.
Okay, so here's what happened. As best as I can remember it from my notes, we woke up in the morning, and since Coop had promised Captain Hernandez, she calls him Carlos, that if he wasn't back in the morning, that she would come down and find him in Brownsville, because she doesn't really, I mean, no one ever trusts El Jefe, but she definitely doesn't trust El Jefe. She went in and made copies of everything in the previous episode of what was in Brownsville, where they were keeping Billy Bob and Kathy Jean in the barracks, that we knew when they were rotating and scheduling things, and she basically made a map. So she had those with, and since he wasn't back, she went over and got in touch with Sergeant Macias, and he was able to get on board. She made some rolls.
Sergeant Macias, yeah.
And he was like, yes, oh my God, we have to go get Carlos, and they're going to hurt him. And he was riling up the troops. He went into the armory. We dug through it. We got, basically, it's a mini-me. That's what we're calling it. It's an FM mini-me, I believe. And he was able to procure for us a certain type of Jeep, an old style Jeep. I think it was a VAM G3. You can see it on the map there. So he got in there. He decided he would drive because he was going with us. Come hell or high water, we're all going. We're going to rescue Carlos. So we came out. We went up to, I think it's 68E, turned north.
A vintage Jeep.
There's a small town in between Harlingen and where we were, and we saw like a little river and a bridge, and we decided, oh, that'd be a really great place to put an ambush, especially if the Russians come that way, because they could come that way and hit us from the north, or they could come up from Brownsville and hit us from the south. So we were pretty convinced that they would come that way, especially if they split into two. Mm-hmm. So as we were setting up our ambush, utilizing some of our armor-piercing grenades, we saw some of the travelers coming down. They looked kind of wretched and exhausted. We found out that they'd been overrun there. And basically, they were all kind of running south to get away from that danger. So we kind of wished them well, told them about our operation in Port Isabella. And then we got back into the Jeep and we traveled the rest of the way
Yeah, and
down, making it into
San Benito.
Brownsville. Just before we got into Brownsville, we came across another group that was kind of running out of the city. We stopped them. They didn't really want to talk to us. They were scared. One said that they were being press ganged. We kind of turned a blind eye, acted as if we didn't know what we were doing there. So we sent them on their ways, went into the city, found out that in the middle of the city, that's where El Jefe's group was holding Captain Hernandez. We didn't know it was holding. We just knew that's where he was. So basically, the two guys stayed in the Jeep, covering me with the mini-me. I snuck into the corridors, found out where they were holding Hernandez. There was only one guard, and he seemed a little distracted, standing in front of the door where he was being held. I asked if I could see him. He told me that he was not seeing anybody. Captain Hernandez wasn't seeing anybody. And so I backed away into the shadows, and I took out my pistol with the silencer, and shall we say I silenced him. So then I came around, pulled him into the room that they were holding Captain Macias. Might have had to jerry-rig the door a little bit. Got him in there, went ahead and completely silenced him and unalived him, grabbed Captain Hernandez, who had been beaten up quite a bit, got him back out to where the guys were waiting. We got him over to the tree near the barracks in undercover. We talked to Captain Macias, sent him back up off of 48. We encouraged him to go off of 48, back up to Port Isabella, and, patched up Captain Hernandez's wounds, found out that they were all upset about the diary, but didn't say anything about the pin she had given him, which was fine. She'd find out that information later. And I think we decided that that was a good place to pause for the evening and take some rest as we waited for the lieutenant and the Bradley to come meet up with us, and we would communicate with them through our earpieces.
Okay. Any questions, Lieutenant Griffith?
No questions.
Okay. Well, they didn't go crazy.
Yeah.
Surgical engagement as needed, but not, they didn't go hog wild. Although clearly, I'm sure, well, Ramirez did express that he was debating opening up on the festival preparation. He wanted to open up on the festival preparations, but he refrained from opening up with the. Okay. All right. So Coop and Ramirez are laying low.
Would I have gotten my stress back?
Yeah, you can recover your stress. Not a problem. Oh, you're going to ask Hernandez if he had your pin?
Yeah, I was going to ask about the pin.
Is a dangerous roll, Arlen, because I got to roll random. I can't decide,
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to call higher or lower?
I think you should do it, Arland.
All right, I will call higher. Well,
well, he kind of sheepishly answers, no, they took the pin. They wanted to know where the gringos were, and I said they were in Corpus, and then they didn't like me mouthing off and beat me up a little bit. And he says, who this belong to? And I never said, Coop, I never said.
Don't worry, Carlos. I will
But
get it
El
back.
Jefe has a pin.
And just so that you know, here's my challenge coin. While I get the pin back, it'll give you strength.
I don't want to lose that too.
You're not going to lose it. I will get the
I don't
pin
want to
back.
lose that too. No. She hits him a little too hard. Like, hey. Yeah. All right. And then you guys, like I said, are going to lay low. Okay. Well, let's see. For you guys, Ramirez and Coop, if you could give me a recon roll. Like you're hiding out, avoiding patrols, avoiding, notice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? 11? Yeah. That's so weird. It didn't show. Okay, you have to mouse over. Bizarro. All right. Yeah. So that's 2 successes. All right. So roll a 2d6 minus 2. And we'll subtract 2. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So you avoid any encounter so far during. Well, right now you're waiting for the rest of the team, but yeah, you're laying low until they get there. So we'll switch over to Tex, Lieutenant Griffith. So what you guys wanted to start driving in the evening, right? Or right, the evening shift.
Yeah.
Right.
At night.
Macias is going to head north back to Port Isabel. He's probably not there yet. Well, they know about the Russians. And then you guys ran into refugees and stuff. Well, so Lieutenant Griffith, when do you want to take off?
yeah, after dark seems like a good plan.
I just need for you to make a driving roll for Specialist Apple.
All right, driving roll for Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Driving. Oh, look at that! Apple's so good at driving.
Dang! Wow, that's 3 successes. Dude, she's gonna haul the time. She's flying, yeah. So 1, 2. So what's I can't remember off the top of my, I should have probably written it down. Is 4 that no? I probably should have written it down somewhere more easily accessible. But I will. I think it's like 8 for the Bradley on the road. I have it here on the travel speed is 9, 8. Wow. Even off road is pretty damn fast, but it just uses a lot of gas, a lot of fuel. All right, so yeah, so you can make it to Brownsville on like half the shift. You guys are flying. I don't know if you want to go off road or stay on the as much as far as possible on the road.
I think we're trying to move fairly stealthily, so I don't know how best to do that, but it seems like away from the towns that on road is fine. So let's just go on road and try to zip past everything.
Okay.
That seems
with
like
the 3 successes, if anyone we'll have to roll an encounter, but if anyone sees, all right. So then I need someone to give me a recon roll, probably Griffith or Hughes, whoever you want to use to do the recon.
Let me check.
Are Mendoza and Ortega staying back in Port Isabel, or are they?
I think Mendoza and Ortega should just come with us in the Bradley, I think.
Okay.
All right. And we'll.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. We'll leave the boat tied up, and if it's not there when we get back, we'll deal with that when we get to it.
No.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're.
Yeah. I feel like you made some friends with the local civilians, and they can probably watch it for you guys.
Yeah, that sounds good. Seems like
you've been there a couple days and exchange rumors for food,
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Oh yeah. I guess another detail. So they were like they said like Coop said, there were refugees fleeing the Russians from to and south through Harlingen, which is a ruin already. And that was around San Benito. And then when they were close to Brownsville, there were refugees fleeing Brownsville because they're being pressed into work gangs. So that's. Did you get the recon? Sorry.
Oh, recon, yes. Uh-oh. Okay, so we'll take a stress and reroll one of the D8s.
Yep. There you go.
There we go.
That's good. All right. So roll me a 2d6 -1. All right. It is also uneventful down to the Brownsville area, or through the Brownsville area. So you get there. 1, 2. Like I said, you get there in like about 2.5 hours. So you still have the shift. So I don't know who has tech between the two groups.
Coop only has a BD in tech, so
I think Hughes has our best tech with BB.
Okay.
So we can have him do tech.
Either way. In fact, both groups can roll. If one fails and the other makes it, then there you go.
Here, I'll have Hughes roll for. Nope, not for our side.
Well, you can. So it's Coop. You can push it for Hughes if you wanted to.
That's true.
There you go.
All right. Yeah.
So you get a ping from Coop text as you enter the Brownsville area. And
Cool. Well, yeah, we'll head over.
And give me another. She still has that really good driving. Yeah, so that. Yeah, so you can either model that as a recon role or just have Apple drive there, like she's been, combination on road, off road,
Mm-hmm.
driving that you could do in the Brownsville area.
Yeah, let's just go to the marked spot that our buddies have picked out. And
Yeah, so yeah, just give me a drive or a recon role.
all right, I'll give Apple another big drive. Oh, Apple is also, so she's got A for driving, but then I forget how the extra specialty on top of that works. You don't get anything unless it's
Well,
cancel out a penalty, right?
you normally would have a minus, and I guess it's at night, so that cancels out the minus. But then the Bradley has night driving capability, so I guess you're maxed at AA.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like she got something.
Nice. Yeah, 2.
Yeah, 2 successes. No issue. Okay, so let's see. Just to keep the tension up, roll another 2d6 minus 2, please. So that is a 5.
5, yes.
Okay, so interesting. All right, so now I will need a recon. From we can have recon from both groups. You guys are in communication. All right, so you see like a group of 18 or so peasants working under armed guard. There's 4 of them. They're clearing rubble from a demolished building and loading it into hand carts. And like they have lights, making them doing this at night, like that sort of desperation. Right? His time is running short. You see like the generator, which using precious fuel, of course, doing that, and so. And you got your recon, okay. All right, so it doesn't appear. You can avoid them if you want to, or you can deal with the guards and get information from the workers. Free the workers, basically. So they're basically helping to build a barricade, and they're gonna. I mean, normally they would probably ignore you if you were on foot, but if a Bradley rolls up, they're gonna see you, right? So, and Coop, you can figure out they're probably. Let's see how far away they are from you guys. So they're about 2 blocks. Man, I keep rolling doubles, but it's the same number. They're like 2 blocks away from you guys. If you move in that direction, you can probably get into position to see what's going on.
Then I want to move here and shoot at the one furthest away from me, thinking that I would have the better shot.
Yeah, that would kill the lights. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want? You guys are in communication, so.
Yeah, that seems like a good plan.
Okay. Recon to get in position, and then, yeah, no problem. All right. No, yeah, I mean, with the scope and everything, you'll be at AA. Scope aimed at, even though there's like probably night penalties or something, but oh, okay. All right, all right. So you hit the generator.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay. Yeah, until someone inspects it or whatever, or they'll probably hear like the bullet rattling around or whatever. But whether they recognize what that is, who knows? Here. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how much. How much damage is that total? So you get three, 7 points of damage. Yeah, it's destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. See, well, I mean, you can model like the quote unquote hit points of the item by its reliability, right? So, yeah. No, I mean, the damage is what, 4 for the Barrett? That's 7 points. I know that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, she's using a Barrett. No, it's the damage is 4 for the Barrett. It's a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look on Gretchen Hall, it's on there. If you wanted to copy paste stuff from it. Yeah.
I'll change it over later. A little too hard
okay.
right now.
Let's see. That's weird that the. Well, I guess that makes sense if it says the crit is 4, so it's like if you hit, it's a crit, unless you're wearing armor. I guess that's the way it works. Anyway, okay. All right, so lights go out. Lights go out there, Griffith. I don't know if you want to do anything to those guards. They're kind of blind now. There's 4 guards.
Yeah. I guess I think the thing is, if we start shooting right, we might hit the civilians. Would be my concern, but I also don't know. Maybe we can.
I mean, unless you open up, right?
Yeah.
I think you can precision fire away from civilians. The guards are far enough. The guards don't want to get their hands dirty.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, yeah. Let's just set up. Just use small arms for precision. Don't open up with the full Bradley
Yeah.
complement. But yeah, let's take down these guards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you an ambush on them.
Cool. Let's have. All right. Ooh,
So you can imagine they're like at the four, they're with the civilians in the middle, like as a work detail, right? Building a barricade. There's like two on each side, at the four corners in a way.
Coop wants to radio over to the lieutenant. Can I take him out?
Yeah.
Can I take him out? Can I just snipe
Right,
him?
so whoever wants to go first, and I don't know if you want to. Oh, the Bradley's not quiet though. Even the machine gun is not quiet. I mean,
Yeah.
Hughes could probably get a rifle out and use it.
Yeah, let's have me and Hughes be on rifles and just take shots. And I guess we can have Coop take another sniper shot, but leave Apple in the driver's seat in case we need to get moving quick.
I mean, Mendoza Ortega.
Yeah, Mendoza and Ortega can take shots too, although we don't have. Do they have sheets?
I'll just
for
use.
us?
I'll just roll like they're.
Yeah, yeah.
I have like they're.
We can do them last to make sure.
Yeah, we'll do them last.
Yeah.
Coop is in the tree, targeting this one.
Yeah, they're all with you. Got into a position. I mean, you rolled gangbusters on your recon, so you got into a place where you can get all of them within your effective range. I'm not gonna.
Then she's firing at this one right now.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. If we model it that way. Like these two are probably further away from Hughes and Griffith. Okay. I see. What did you got? No, you got. I see like a. Wait. Hold on. What is it now? That's 2 hits. That's 6 points of damage. Roll a d6. See where you hit him. Mm-hmm. 2. D10. Oh, he's gone. So that's a no matter where. That's a chest hit. It's still a crit, even if he has armor. Even if he has a flak jacket. And then the 10 is a lethal. He crumples over. Center of mass shot.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant, target neutralized.
All right.
Yeah.
So have Griffith take a shot.
And you can still auto fire, like 3-round burst, right? Type of thing. It's up to you. That's a hit though. That's a crit.
Yeah.
Depending where you hit him.
I'll just do my single shot fire from the M16.
Yeah, roll a d6 and a d10.
A 3 for the d6 and a 4 for the d10.
Okay. And the damage is 3. What are we using again? I'm sorry. Using a M6 or M16.
Yeah.
Well, M4 basic. M4, but like, yeah, carbine. Oh, so 3, I should know. You figure I know this by heart, but 3 is, I think it's a chest shot. Yeah. No.
No, 4 is the D10. 3 is the location. 4 is the severity.
You think I know where this is too, but I can't. Must be near.
Yeah, hit location torso with a 3,
Okay.
and then a 4 bleeding gut.
Okay.
Lethal, yes.
Ooh. Lethal.
Yeah. He's not all the way dead yet, but he's not going to make it without. Right, classic.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he does not have a flak jacket. I'll keep with your high being favorable. He didn't have his flak jacket on. It's too hot.
Yep.
Even here in November. It's just humid. Okay. And then
right.
Hughes.
Take a shot. Apparently Hughes has a 249, so he's going to use the.
He has 240. He has a. That's going to make noise, but maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know.
Okay, I guess Hughes will use his 1911 since that's his backup.
Well, he's going to have to get closer then. But
okay, I'm just going to have Tex take the shot off of his sheet since he has an M16 on his sheet, and we'll say Hughes grabbed an M16 from the armory.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and then let me double check.
I'm sure there's backups.
He gets the same BB for shooting with a rifle. And I guess he's gonna push.
Oh no. Oh, that's good.
Well,
the rifle reliability goes down, but he did get 4 damage. So roll a location and crit.
It's a 7 on the torso.
That's 7 on the torso. Is
got him on the spine.
Oof. Okay.
So yeah.
The last guy, he has to roll his coolness under fire. Seeing his friends, his buddies drop, so he drops.
We're gonna have
take a shot or no?
I guess we might want to, if this guy is not feeling very motivated, we might want to take him prisoner and ask him questions.
Oh yeah,
that could be good.
Okay. So who's gonna cover? Well, got Coop covering for sure, but who's gonna go grab him? Hughes or Griffith or both?
Griffith will go out and grab him.
Okay.
Griffith's feeling more persuasive than he used to be after spending some XP.
That's right. So. There's XP that you guys can spend that I've been giving about 5 sessions. So yeah, that's great. Yes, you can persuade.
Can't you use command to make him
command for sure? Command, and then so he's
persuade to get info out of him.
Or you can use brawl if you want to grab him and capture him. If you use brawl, you get a bonus dice because he's prone.
I think I'll just command shout at him.
To
Seems
surrender.
like that's good enough. Tell him to surrender, and
Okay.
we
Yeah,
won't
go
kill
for it.
him.
Yeah, he's lost his coolness under fire, so give yourself a bonus dice.
All right, let me bump this up to an A for now.
Nice.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so he will. He puts his hands up, throws his gun down, puts his hands up.
Cool. Let's talk to him and talk to the prisoners too.
The once they see that their guys are down, most of them start running away unless you say, "Hey, hold on." Which they'll if you do that, a few of them will stop at least, right? But most
I'll say. I mean, it's fine if most of them want to run, but we want at least like one or two to talk to.
Yeah.
Also, so I'll shout at them. Hey, stick around.
Okay.
We mean you no harm.
All right. So this guy surrenders. You can collect their weapons. They get various pistols and let me see what kind of arms do these guys tend to have. Do you want to triage any of the? I guess this guy's done. The guy at the spine is done. I don't know if you want to try to help the slow bleed or not.
I think Apple is our medic. We could have her. We could have her try at least to see.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
we can keep him alive. Triage,
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, an 8 on one of those. So
okay.
Yeah,
that's good. So he's out, but he's incapacitated. Or you can have Hughes do that, right? So Apple comes over. You can stay up there, right? Whatever you want to do.
Coop would rather not waste medic on him. She'd rather make
sure Hernandez is out of sight.
Hernandez is out of sight.
He's with Ramirez. Yeah. Okay. Who, Hernandez? Oh, yeah, you guys are near the barracks, Griffith. So I don't know if you want to tackle that or rest or find out information.
let's get some information from these guys before we head in. Presumably they were staying at the barracks too, right? Since they're
it's nearby.
locals. So yeah, let's keep the one guy who's got shot from dying, and then let's interrogate the prisoner, and then see if we can talk to any of the conscripted locals and get some info.
Okay, so
what's going on?
So for sure,
Coop can interrogate the pressed ganged workforce while you interrogate the captive that is not spineless.
Yeah, happy to divide it up. However, if you want to talk to civilians, that's fine.
Yeah. So the civilians is easy. So they tell you that combined, that the ones that stay and talk to you, they trade, they definitely take food or water if you give it to them. They definitely look like they've been mistreated for sure. So it says El Jefe has been rounding up peasants and refugees from all over. It's a work relocation program, but they say it's nothing short of slavery. The people they've been working since it's like 9 o'clock in the evening. They said they've been working since like 8 in the morning with barely any breaks. if the guards remember, and they spent the day loading and carrying rubble and piling it up. The guards are cruel, and they've beaten a few of us, and then leave us, without food or water if we are unruly. They haven't shot any of us yet, but I've heard other work details. People get shot, and it says usually, and then when we're done, they herd us off to a barbed wire compound in the old Brownsville airfield east of town.
So you're familiar with the inside of the barracks?
They go, yes, we were supposed to be reinforcing the barricades of the barracks.
So tell me what you know about these two, Billy Bob and Katie Jean. You might not know them, but they're the ones that work on the oil fields. What's going on with them?
Well, I said one of them says that El Jefe kidnapped this gringo oil man and his wife, and they're supposed to start using them to start the oil flowing again. But of course, we'll never benefit from it. So who cares? But I know I've seen them. And then one other guy says, I've seen them, and so you're in the right place.
Do any of you know the comings and goings or the ins or outs of here where we can get in and sneak in quickly and easily?
They kick and spit on the two dead guys or dying guys. That's a good question. Let me see. I'll see if they know. So you're talking to three of them. No, they don't. No, unfortunately, no, they don't know. They just herd him in a certain way.
All right, thank you for the intel. Make sure you sneak out. You might want to go up 48 getting out of here. Don't go straight up, especially if you're going to be seen. So be safe and
we'll probably go. They said they'll probably go like south towards the beaches and swamps, southeast.
Lieutenant, interrogation completed. I shall give you intel in a moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, the prison. Okay. All right. So Griffith, you're up with the prisoners.
Yeah, let me seems like the one who Apple triaged isn't gonna be talking anytime soon. So let me talk to this other guy that surrendered though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna. What I really want to know is I want to ask him about the barracks and what how many guys are in there. If who are the names? Bill Jr., Billy Bob. Yeah. Ask about them, the oil man from up north and all that.
Okay.
And if you want me, I've got persuade to roll if you need to get some working on.
Yeah, persuade's good.
All right, let me roll persuade. Let me push persuade.
Nice.
All right.
You need to use your pistol whipping. You need to. All right. All right. So yeah, you.
How about a wet sock? Always effective.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to use that type of. You talk to him. You talk to him all nice, like you don't need to use the intimidation type persuade. I'm thinking, right? It's up to you.
I'm happy to just talk to him for now and
okay.
Not try to mess with him anymore, unless I feel like he's holding out on me after we talked a little bit. But
Okay. I know it said that it did tell me. And what are you asking then exactly?
Asking about the conditions of the barracks, how many guys there are there, and what their potential defenses are and stuff, and asking about uh, Billy Bob and Kathy Jean.
Okay. Well, they're always they say they keep them together all the time. Or the two. So there's 5 guards armed with M16s and shotguns. So these guys had M16s also, which is good for you guys. I mean, good ammo.
Nice.
Not silenced. They're M16s, they're like M16A1s, right? So not all souped out like you guys have. But ammo, it works.
Yeah.
And it's extra, 4 extra M16s. And then, like various pistols, either revolver or, semi-automatic type. So yeah, they're on a rotation. Do you want to know what their shifts are? Or?
Yeah. What's the specifics of the rotation, the shifts?
Okay. All right. So he says, well, after they're on like 4-hour shifts because we want to keep them fresh, and we were going to go in a couple hours because it's kind of easy duty. Maybe not. How many? He tries to get information. So how many of you are there? Are you with freaking? Is it true that damn it, what's the name of the guys from? No, the Corpus Christi guys. What are the names? I want to say Kelly's Heroes, but it's not Kelly's Heroes.
Oh, the
Is it true that the blah blah blahs have betrayed us?
I'll how about you answer my questions first, buddy?
He says, the Russians are coming, so we should all either flee or fight together because they're going to overrun us. I mean, he clearly hasn't seen the Bradley, but
I'm sure that we'll figure out what to do about the Russians too.
Because who are you? Are you like the Batman?
Something like that. But more important for you is I've somebody running out of patience for your questions. Why don't you just tell us what's going on, and we'll leave it at that.
This guy knows a bit because he rolled success on his roll there. He knows they're going to be moved in a couple days, or maybe quicker now that El Jefe might move him to his compound soon, maybe even tomorrow. They were going to be moved back to Port Isabel. That Billy Bob likes to talk, and he says that the pumping station. I guess I've heard he likes to talk. He talks to his wife a lot. They don't think I understand English, but I do, and I know that I was gonna tell El Jefe that the pumping station is operational, and then El Jefe is gonna work them over because they've been lying to him. This guy's name is this guy's name is called. He goes, I'm called Little Jefe. No relation, but I'm El Jefe's second cousin, Little Jefe.
Well, Little Jefe, How much do you care about the guys that are on
Thank
duty
you.
in the barracks
Bradley
right
Lamar,
now?
thank you. How much do I what? What do you say?
How much do you care about the guys that are on duty in the barracks right now? Because we would really like to get those the two prisoners out of there. You may be aware that we've got a fair bit of firepower. If you're willing to help negotiate their release, then that seems like an advantageous agreement for both of us. Tex will, tap on his sidearm to make it clear what he means.
I feel like that's a persuade intimidation.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
All right. I don't have any specific bonus for intimidation, but here we go. There we go.
Yeah, I think he goes, wait, so you're not going to kill me then if I help?
Yeah, that's what we're on the same page. You help out, nobody dies. Or nobody else. Well, I'm suggesting that if he's willing to help out, we can probably avoid some bloodshed in terms of actually rescuing our Billy Bob and
Captain be
Captain.
really mad.
Well, I suggest that you
all the way back to Corpus. He's trying to fish, of course. Yeah.
I'm sure that El Jefe will be really mad, but as you said, it might not even matter in a couple days when the Russians come through. So
yeah,
I'm just saying.
He visibly shakes about that.
Yeah.
Because I also hear that Hernandez guy is going to betray us too to the Russians.
A lot of rumors flying around these days. You never know who you can trust.
He's willing to help.
Cool. Well, yeah, what I want him to do is, figure out, do something of like, hey, guys, I'll take over here for a minute so that the guys that are on duty go off duty and we can just storm the place without any shooting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's an idea. Or have them walk around, have the prisoners walk around the yard or whatever.
Yep, that would work
like
too.
We're going to move them.
Yeah, go in and say we're time to move them.
Yeah.
Boss wants us to take these guys out and put them in the back of this Bradley, I guess.
I guess. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who's going to go with this with the little Jefe?
My suggestion is you, Little Jefe, and Mendoza at a minimum.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Little Jefe thinks you're with Lamar Bradley's group, so
yeah. So
Lamar's group, sorry. Lamar Brad.
I'm not super worried about who he thinks we work for, as long as he doesn't think we work for MilGov. But yeah, let's have.
But it would be.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, so he hasn't seen the Bradley yet, right? He still thinks he would know that we're not with the bandits if he saw the Bradley.
Yeah.
So I think Griffith will say, why don't, I'll have Griffith say, wait right here, and I'll go talk to our buddies and say, I think the plan is I'm going to have everybody else be in the Bradley or in like an Overwatch position. And seems like Griffith might be the guy to go walk with this guy into the barracks and say, hey, we're here to grab grab the prisoners to do the transfer. And yeah, let's do that. Let's get the Bradley, around the corner. We'll have everybody else in the Bradley, because it seems like that's the time that it's okay to start opening up with the Bradley. And then we're gonna. Well, let's take it one thing at a time, right? After we've got our prisoners back in the Bradley, we can figure out what we want to do. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's in the center of town, right? And you guys are like near the outskirts.
Yeah. But I think that's the plan. Is have
Mendoza makes a suggestion, because maybe I should go with, because they know me and they'll know that I don't want them to like suddenly fight and try to make a run for it and get hurt.
It's a good plan. Yeah. I'll bring Mendoza as well. So we'll have Griffith, Mendoza, and our local buddy go in to make the transfer.
Oh, yeah. We can grab uniforms or a flak jacket from one of these dudes. They don't need. Yeah. We'll take the M16 too.
Coop would definitely give the lieutenant 2 black bags to go over their heads to conceal them and look more believable.
You got another prisoner here.
Yep.
Collecting strays. Or are you going to just stabilize them and just leave them, let them deal with them?
Yeah, I guess if we think he's gonna wake back up in a couple hours, stable enough, figure somebody will take care of him, or he'll
you stop
surely
and stuff.
Yeah. Well, if he's not actively dying, we're just gonna leave him, and surely next shift will come and figure out what happened and all that. So
and then all right, okay, so all right, I'm gonna roll to see how persuasive this guy is to those guys. Coop is on Overwatch. Give me a sec. I don't think we need a compound map, but I might throw out some tokens just in case.
Yeah.
I don't think we need do I have pictures of Billie Jean? And I do not. I do not have, because I guess I didn't think it'd be, anyway, I do not have little handouts of not Billie Jean. That's my lover. Billy Bobby. I do not have pictures of them. But when we take a break, we can take a break, and I can get this set up, and we can see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. All right. So it was going to be Griffith and Mendoza going with Little Jefe. This guy kind of kept as insurance, maybe. I don't know if that's the case. Yeah, and Koopa's watching.
And we'll Little Jefe will give him one of the M16s they were carrying, but we'll give him an empty magazine for it, so it looks like he's still armed, but not actually, right?
Okay. He does check it.
Yeah, I figure he seems pretty smart, pretty wily. He knows what's going on.
He goes, you guys seem a little smarter than Bradley Lamar's folks.
Maybe you've been underestimating the Lamar gang.
I know, it's like Atlas is you can't hear him, can you? Can you hear him or no?
Nah,
anyway, Atlas is he's a handshaking for treats.
Classic.
Okay, so he leads you into the barracks. There's a lot of guys sort of milling around. The general feeling, Coop, you could probably see another milling around it's at night. It's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. You probably see another 15 guys sort of hanging around, like in the barracks courtyard, common area, playing cards and smoking. They do look nervous. Their guns are to their sides and stuff like that. Like ready to grab. They give Little Heffa a nod, and then let me see if they ask questions or not. No, they let him go by.
Nice.
Towards the area. No problem, no worries. Just give him a nod. They see Mendoza. They see you, like in basically Bradley Lamar's outfits group.
Yep.
And Mendoza just looks like a marauder, more or less. All the geared up from one of the flak jackets. So
Coop would definitely give the lieutenant 2 black bags to go
Yeah,
over
and you
their
got
heads.
those
Yeah, we'll have
Conceal them and look more
yeah,
believable.
classic, like canvas bags.
okay, yeah. So you get to the barracks. There's like there's 2 guards outside. Yeah, there's 2 guards outside right now. Outside the door.
Yeah.
That they're at. It's kind of like a double door. It's got a lock on it.
So I'll.
So you've lost track of the building they went into, Coop. I guess. Do you have thermal sights on your barrack? Huh? Okay, give me a
Thermal
recon roll.
sights and night vision.
Oh, you're not shooting him. Right, you could follow them. You can see them through the thermal imaging. Okay, so that's good. You don't lose track of them. Okay.
All right. Cube knows what she's doing. She doesn't need an affirmative from me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So Little Heffa goes, my second cousin wants them moved, wants them closer to him because Russians and stuff. And then there's an exchange I don't know if Griffith speaks Spanish. There's an exchange in Spanish.
I think.
You think Griffith would?
I think we decided Griffith has a little bit of like pidgin Spanish, but Mendoza I think definitely has.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he can't mentally communicate with Griffith.
Yeah, but I mostly just want if this guy's trying to rat us out, Mendoza.
No. He said, the guards go, isn't that one of Bradley's men? Because he says the rumors are not true. It's some gringo on gringo thing. Oh, they're like, yeah, maybe Hogs Group or something. They spit on the ground when they mention Hogs Group.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they buy it. Bump them up a dice. Oh, very nice. All right, so 6 and a 2. They're like, okay, Little Heffa. And one of them says, "Oh, why do we have to call you Little Heffa? Let me just call you Jeff F." So they're giving a hard time or whatever.
Yeah.
But they unlock the door, and inside you see a dog going through the garbage. Inside you see it's a kind of like a open squad bay area. Although the windows are barred. There's 3 guards in here. 3 guards in here, and then you see they have Billy Bob. Well, I'll show you their pictures. You see Billy Bob on one side. This is Billy Bob. He's pretty buff. Yeah, he's pretty buff, but you know they don't have him in the best of clothes. Here's Kathy Jean. So they're separated. They're in the same room, but they're separated. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And one guard's there, you know, on the other side of the door, and the other 2 guards are sort of sitting on the beds, kind of watching them, but they have their rifles in their hands. The guy at the door and one of the guys on Billy Bob's side has a shotgun. So
yeah,
and the other three guys had M16s.
Coop wants to follow them with her sights and get to a window where she has a better shot.
Let's see. Yeah, she'll have to move, but it's gonna be another recon roll. Like you can get to like a window area. Yeah, no issue. Okay. All right. And no one most importantly, no one sees you. That's the important thing. Right. As you're moving around the outside of the barracks, trying to find this good vantage point to get to that window. So, all right.
All right, I'm going to do my best MP impression and walk in and say, all right, prisoner transfer.
And then this guy, Little Heffa, explains to them. And you see like both Billy Bob and Kathy Jean, like they look at you a little confused. I guess they see Mendoza. He gives a slight nod. Kathy Jean gives a nod to Billy Bob. So that seemed to have worked so far. You see Mendoza's a little nervous. I don't know if you want to use a command to calm him down.
Yeah, let's do a everybody stay cool command roll.
Okay. Yeah, the other 3 guys, I guess it's like this.
Just one, but that's okay.
Lieutenant, I have him in my scope.
Okay.
Just give the order.
All right. The other 3 guys got what? This is you can hear him in Spanish. Is very irregular. You know, we usually get orders directly. Because and then a little says, "Well, I'm directly. I'm his cousin." And then one of the guys, his second cousin. So
all right. I'm not going to tell Coop to start shooting yet. I'm going to, again, doing...
I mean, you could also move the Bradley to blow a hole in the wall, but I mean, I don't know.
I don't think we need to do anything like that yet. I think Griffith is going to do is sort of trying to play a role of this arrogant Anglo bandit type, and he's to say, "What's the holdup? Come on, let's get these prisoners moving."
You want to use command, or you want to use command or persuade?
I would like to use command.
Yeah, go for it. I'll give you a bonus
sure.
dice because you got that. Already got laid things down with that first command, so I'll give you a bonus dice.
All right. Command with a +1. Let's go. Oh, look at that. I'm so commanding.
Oh, that's really good. They're like, well, I don't know. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna when you leave here, I'm gonna call. Someone. I'm gonna call Hector and see if that's true.
That's above my pay grade. We're working with your boss. If you want to bother him about it, all I'm saying is
Yeah,
I wouldn't be in that position.
You bother El Jefe or Hector. If you bother them and it's the wrong time, he does like the knife across the throat.
Yep.
So just to get better angle perspective. Sorry. So I knew you were there. Okay, so they roughly pick up the prisoners. So the two and the one with the shotgun, and the one with the rifle leaves his rifle. So this is the rifle guy, shotgun guy. Shotgun guy kind of uses the barrel of the rifle to move Billy Bob forward, and the other guy kind of grabs Kathy Jean and puts her thrusts her forward. Yeah, this guy's the one talking here, I guess. So, yeah. So you can put the bags over their heads if you want.
Yeah, let's do bags over the heads. And I'll say again, everybody stay calm. Prisoners, we're don't make any sudden movements and, none of our itchy trigger
moving him now? Why is he moving him ahead of schedule?
Again, you'll have to talk to El Jefe. I think he's worried about moving him during daylight, wants to get him out surreptitious like.
Because is it the Russians?
Well, I hear they're on the move, so I would definitely be a little concerned about who they might be interested in grabbing.
Now, can I shoot him?
They're very satisfied with those answers, and they give you Billy Bob and Kathy Jean. And Coop's like, now can I? Is that what you asked, Streamroller? Now can I shoot him?
Let's not do any shooting just yet.
Okay.
Let's move him. Maybe also, is there? I know we did bags over the heads. I'm wondering if
there's a way
there's
to take him about like the back door or something, or behind the back, not through the common area.
Yeah, backdoor exit seems like a good plan. Or also, I was thinking of if we have extra, like plain jackets or something to put over them so they're not so obviously who they are.
Yeah,
since I assume there's some other prisoners around here too, right?
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah. But,
Or you could have brought some.
Yeah, just put
you have a couple extra flak jackets.
Yeah, just put something over them so that they're not like obviously in the ratty gear, and take them out the back door and link up with the Bradley.
Okay.
Coop, why don't you get in the Bradley and
once they get, I don't know. So when they put you, when they see you get them down, you take the covers off yet or not yet? Drive a little bit.
Yeah, we'll once they're in the back of the Bradley, we'll take their the bags off them.
What do you do with little Jefe?
I guess I'll put it straightforward with him. I'll say, if you want to come the rest of the way for the prisoner transfer with us, we might have room for you in our organization. And if you want to make your way here, patch things up with your boss, I'll even give you a black eye so you can say we roughed you up.
yeah, I'll just see roll. I'll roll to see, but I'm gonna use the cool motivation thing that they have here in the in the book to see what he's all about.
Cool.
It's on the page for people following at home. It's on page 105, NPC motivation of the referee's book. So I should shuffle the deck. And rolled an ace of clubs. That's probably not so good. That's great. Interesting. It's a spade. No, it's an ace of clubs. Because he will say, let me make this. He goes, well, I have reached sort of a plateau in this organization. If in your organization I can go higher, I will do so. Some of these men have not treated me so good because they call me Little Hefe. As you can see, maybe by my stature, I'm not the tallest. But I have ambitions.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were a man ready to climb the ranks.
Right, well, so he hops in.
Yeah, let's take him with us, Little Hefe.
Okay.
You guys go ahead because she's going after her pin.
So,
with or without Carlos, it's up to you if you take him with, but he kind of said he wanted to stay.
I mean, seems like we're I mean, so it just seems like we want to get going quick because they're going to figure out something's wrong pretty fast. So how about we go now, and when we're come back through this way, we can get your pin, Coop.
No disrespect, sir, but I will retrieve my pin and I will meet you back at home base. I will be fine. And if Carlos stays with me,
or Hernandez.
Safe.
Okay.
All right. I guess this is what Coop's trained for tier 1 behind the lines operation and stuff. So if she feels comfortable, I guess Griff will say, well, stay in contact as best you can. We're heading back to Port Isabel to get back on the boat. We will.
Sir? Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, so I'll make a plan. It's late evening, kind of early morning now, coming up on.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty quick operation, so it's still evening shift.
So I'll tell Coop we'll make our way back to Port Isabel over the course of the day. We'll stay there one night and be there the next day. So you'll have essentially 36 hours to get there to meet up with us. So leaving not tomorrow night, but the night after on the boat.
Yes,
assuming the boat's still there, and if not, we'll figure out something else. All right.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll leave Coop in Brownsville and get on the road back to Port Isabel.
Okay.
Is Carlos staying with Coop or going with you?
That's a good question. Do you ask him to go with, or?
He originally stated he wanted to go, and she'll take him.
Goes. All right, I'll send Hernandez with you. No, with Coop. Yeah, because if you're going after El Jefe, I need to, which El Jefe has.
Captain Hernandez, I'd appreciate it if you went with.
Well,
can you get a vehicle?
Unalived or roughed up a bit and maybe dragged with us. I don't know. I can find a vehicle. Okay.
I figure Little Hefe is gonna figure out real quick that we're not just bandits. So
I know.
on the way back, I'll let him know a little bit more about our background.
Because I knew it.
Yep.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, it's good to be working for the government, eh? They got Bradleys and stuff, right?
Because this is nice.
And
room.
an organization with a lot of room to make your way up.
Mm-hmm. Right, when you, I was El Jefe probably has it, but we know where he is. It's easy. Yeah, we know where it is. So, well, this is probably a good place to stop. I will give a little, like when you take the bags off their heads, right? They see Ortega and Mendoza, and they're Billy Bob and Kathy Jean are ecstatic. You know, Kathy Jean's like, because she says, she says, Hernando, you and Ortega's also name is Jeff, by the way. So Little Jefe is still going to be Little Jefe.
Yep.
So Hernando, Jeff, you guys came, and he goes, Billy Bob says, who are you?
Yeah, so I'll say we're working with your dad, Bill Kingsley. Seems like he needed some help getting you guys out of here. And we'd really like to talk to you about getting the oil pumps around here working again, since it seems like that's what those banditos were interested in.
Well, it's gonna. Well, because what about? Because and my bastard of an uncle, TJ, he set this whole thing up.
He's gonna have to wait for his reward till Judgment Day, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay then. So Dad killed him, huh?
Not quite like that, but you know.
Right, and you guys drop off Coop and Hernandez.
Yep.
No, I know, but you guys, Apple knows like the way she can get you close, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
She rolled like 3 successes on both her rolls, so she knows the back way. She knows the back alleys here that fit a Bradley in here in Brownsville.
Yeah.
And post-apocalyptic Brownsville.
Lieutenant, you take them back and be safe. I will see you post haste.
Yeah. And you hear like a slap from Coop as she jumps down. Her and Carlos jump down. And all right. And then I think it's a good place to stop. And the mission has been successful so far. Now it's, how many days do you guys have before the Russians get there? And then about
thank you, GMologist.
Old Gulf 40.
The
2 days now, right?
Anyways,
well,
yeah, I am playing Bridget Coop, and to her friend, she is
it'll be 2 days.
Coop. To those she doesn't know,
right.
she has a different one, and
she
is
using up our time soon enough.
Put the Navy SEALs in.
I guess we need to figure out.
And then of course Billy Bob, because I guess we're heading back to Port Isabel. What I heard.
Yeah, we're gonna take you guys back to Port Isabel.
Well, let me tell you about old Gulf Wind 40, and he starts to talk to you about the platform.
Excellent.
And we'll get to that the next time.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess we would cut to a scene where one of these guys eventually it kind of clicks one of these guys, and they go and wake up whoever Hector is. Hector gets on the phone with El Jefe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna figure out what.
He's here. El Jefe go, "Ah, I'm going to kill you, Lamar Bradley." Well,
Well, maybe that's the right. That's the classic cinematic trick. We're seeing Coop get ready to go. We see the scene with El Jefe, and then secretly the timing has been happening that when we cut back to Coop doing her infiltration stuff, right, and then have her like walk in the door at that sequence or something.
yeah, something fun like that.
You know, some clever tinkering.
The TV timing will totally work out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks for running and playing.
Yes, good.
Carl and Streamroll.
Mm-hmm. All right. Rolling.